What is going on, my good people? This is your main man Ben here. Happy Saturday. It is a good weekend. I hope you're having a blast right now. And I know I am, because we just reached 300 subscribers, man. I mean, 300 subscribers. It's not a whole lot, but I know that I'm pumping out content and I'm helping out people understand if they need to buy this certain stuff, or people are just following. But I'm just happy to have subscribers. I mean, I'm really not expecting anything out of this. This is a pure hobby to me, aside from I enjoy creating films and videos, and we're gonna have some projects soon, so short film stuff like that. Watch it. But today, guys, we are going to talk about what's in my camera bag this 2020. I do have a lot of bags, to be honest with you. I'm a bag addict. And in terms of laptop bags, in terms of camera bag, just a daily carry bag, I have different types of bags. But we're going to talk about the camera bag. So we're going to vary this. It depends if we are going to go abroad, or just shooting in the backyard, or on site that doesn't require, airplane flights and all that stuff. But let's get into it. Depending on where we're going, if we're just going, backyard, this is my main rig. I don't know if it's still available. Banggood. I know. But I'm a hunter, man. I don't buy the expensive ones. I use it personally, so the only thing that you can access this sucker is through the back. You cannot get the content in front, mainly for drone. But you can tell there's a lot of stuff that you can put in there. I got an extra flashlight there. This is for, I would say, I use this bag mainly if I hike, if I go on site or other state, without requiring bringing my laptop. This is my go-to bag. Last year when we went to the Philippines, this Amazon backpack is amazing. It carries everything that I need, except for the gimbal. I didn't put the gimbal in here, but everything fits, including my Acer Predator in the back. Going international, you have to prepare a little bit more, so I'll show you real quick. In front, there's just a bunch of stuff in there, man. You can see I have a couple of my SD cards, my portable drives where I keep all my files. Got a bunch of them now because I really don't use it, but for that purposes, guys, this is an amazing deal. Also, bunch of silica gels. This thing will save you from moistures and all that stuff. Throw a couple in your bag. Where electronics are, there's a reason why they put it in the box. This thing's absorb moistures, so electronics and this, they're good friends. My laptop. Without the laptop, you cannot process. This is the Acer Predator 300. The reason being is that I'm a gamer as well, and this thing has NVIDIA 1060. I have used this for at least 3 years now. I can post a link in here, and I know a lot of people were asking, how is this performing? I mean, just for a rig. And I mainly bought this for processing 4K files, which is amazing. This is our main processing machine. Is a drone. This thing, man, I'm telling you, I have owned a couple of drones, but I have sold it, and I moved from Mavic Pro to a Mavic Air. This thing's amazing. It shoots 4K files. It doesn't have the range like the Mavic Pro has, but even though I owned the Mavic Pro before, I haven't flown that thing 2 miles away from me. Maybe I'm really not a distant flyer, but this thing, I brought it in the Philippines last year, man. I tell you, I have captured one of my amazing aerial videography using this machine. And guess what? Summer, paired with a couple of, the Flymore one with the batteries in it, controller, What's handy about this one is that they included an adapter. So adapter converts this battery into a power bank. Very handy. Overall, I have 3 batteries, so I labeled each one of them, you know, bat 1, bat 2. You see it? Carriers. They're both hard shells, and these things are in the shell for a reason. We're gonna talk about this first bag right here. You can see I got the Osmo Action, I got the cards, multiple battery charger, extra battery. That's a must. Neutral density or NDCPL filter. Amazing. You got to have one of these, man. You know, you never know if it's really bright, shiny out there. This will cut the light depending on what time. And given that it's polarizer too, you can rotate this thing and get the color tones that you like. Amazing. The memory card. I got a couple in there, 128, 64. I got one in the Mavic. I got one right now in our Lumix G85, but the more cards you have, the better. I mean, if you're not gonna bring a laptop, you might want to have a lot of cards. That way, in one day, you can just take one card. After that day ends, put it back in here and change it with another card. That way, you do not mix it up and you have that flexibility and, you know, security. This is the most useful one for me because this is the one that you can clip in the bag. Moving on. The second one is very subjective. This is the accessories for the Osmo Action, but every single accessory that you need is here. Wrist support, headgear, chest mount, selfie stick in the pool, car mount, everything that you need is here. So just in case you need something, you don't have to go to this pocket, you don't have to get on that pocket. It's all in one container. And that's about it. Tripod. This is also subjective, but most people doesn't like this. I see why, but then again, tripods are there for a reason, and you want that steady shot, you want that selfie thing. You can just hold this thing like, you know, this is the most common one, is the GorillaPod, the Joby GorillaPod. For G85 that does not have a lot of weight, this will make the job done, man. Amazing. Microphones. Couple of microphones, guys. This is the Rode Micro. I have used this thing forever. This is proven. Very good microphone to isolate those unnecessary noise or, you know, background stuff. This is good for that, but it's not that excellent like the Video Mic Pro. But then again, it earns a spot because this thing is cheap and it's basically excellent. It's passive, you don't need power. This one is Takstar. Takstar is in a class of its own, man. This thing is so cheap, but it is very, very good. I own this for like, I would say 2.5 years now. Power button, it's really easy to determine it's on or off. Plus 10 decibels, high pass filter. For 25 bucks, this is amazing. Power bank. Power bank is a must. I cannot stress anymore. Just in case of emergency, you got that extra juice. Aside from the Mavic, if you're in a rural condition or in a very isolated place, you got to have one of these. Filter for the Mavic, you got to have one of these, man. At least one, just in case. I only own, I think, the 32 ND filter, but it earns a spot because basically it's a video camera. You got to have one of these. A lot of batteries, man. I have this for my G85. This thing will save your life. You don't want to run out of juice when you're in awesome locations, so pack as much as battery as you can. On my G85, 3 is enough. Lens. I only got a couple, but these are the only things that I use. I got the wide and a portrait one. Filter is amazing because this thing will save you a lot of money, especially in videography. It earns a spot because it makes wide angle, extra super wide angle, especially in a Micro Four Thirds camera, very, very handy. Take my word for it. We're using one now. You cannot not have a portable light. See how handy it is? Having that portable light means a lot. Put that in your backpack, you'll be good to go. Last but not the least, rocket blower. This thing will save your life. Extra cleaning, dusting, sand. And this is our gear in year 2020. Always appreciate you guys watching, man. Once again, the 300 subscribers, amazing, amazing. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. Thank you for watching, guys. Always remember, God is good all the time. Peace out.